Y'all watch this right here. Watch. You see that? Look, y'all need to go follow this guy too, man. Watch this.
I think power adjust.
Some things just can't be explained, man. Yeah, that's right. Look, now he's going back across, man.
I don't know.
And their reactions seem pretty genuine, too, if you think about it. Dude.
Oh, is that even real? Oh my god.
For all you Catholics out there who thinks that voodoo, Santeria, and witchcraft is bad, the Vatican was named after the underworld goddess named Vatica, which in Latin means oracle.
Oh my god. Who gets
Someone else who's been accurately predicting major world events for the last few decades has been shamed and has been targeted with death threats. In fact, 25 documented attempts on his life by certain world governments and other third parties because he's been 100% accurate with his predictions. This man's name is Billy Meyer. He lives in Switzerland, and he claims that since the age of 6 years old, he's been the subject of alien contact. And they bring him information, they bring him warnings, warning humanity about what's to come.
Oh my god. Oh, good stuff all over.
You can buy yourself a camera with a zoom like this. And it kind of makes you think, because if you can buy this type of technology for only $700, imagine what our government can get.
Oh, this one is fine. What in the hell is that? Jesus. Ah! Nine!
Wow, what could that be, man? A phone or a camera? I'd like to know. Oh, what? Some baby kangaroo got out of the pouch from her mother's. Ah, yeah. Oh my god. And now what is this? Some dog or some wolf came to... Oh my god. What? Is it chasing the kangaroo or what's happening? This is really scared. Oh. How can a mistake like that happen in the world? Oh my god. Ah. Oh, but even this baby has no jokes. If it can move like that, then it's definitely no jokes, baby. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. These animals are just amazing. You see, look at this animal. It is two-legged, or is it four-legged? But it's like only two legs.
Want to see something crazy? Holy shit. God. I'll tell you, man.
What? January 1st, 2024. This is in, here they say, is LA, California. Oh my god! This was witnessed in real life. Looks like there is two moons or something else that looks like a moon or a planet. What could that be? Please share those on this, man. This crazy stuff always does my mind, and I wonder what's going on up there in the sky. You see? This is definitely insane. Say, oh my god. What could have happened there up there? Or is this some photocopy of the moon or something like that? Oh my god. Why is it such things in geography?
So you think you were chosen one? Okay, cool. You chose to be born? You chose to come to this planet? Because that's what that means. Everybody want to be God's chosen one so bad. A chosen one is a person, a reincarnated spirit that chose to come to this planet and reincarnate with the intentions to help the collective. So if you're a chosen one, I really hope that you're using your life as a sacrifice to help the collective, to help other human beings. Because that's what a chosen one is here to do. I hope if you're a chosen one that you are conscious and aware enough of your energy to know that your intentions have to be good. Your intentions and your conscience has to be pure. Or guess what? You with your free will are going to be making decisions out of your ego because you're aware that you're a wiser person than most, that you're a more conscious and aware person than most, and you're using that to only benefit you. And so you know karma is real. And us chosen ones, we have a higher rank in the spiritual world, which means that we have a higher responsibility on us. We have a way higher responsibility on us. This is why when shit happens to us, shit happens to us. Because we know better. And we chose to come here, and we have a soul mission to fulfill here to help the collective ascend to the light so that they can get out of this reincarnation cycle on this planet and be free to leave this earth. But people aren't healing. That's the problem. That's what the problem that's going on with Earth right now. Everybody is distracted so much that they can never really focus on their spirit and on themselves. So it's everybody else's fault, and everybody's just projecting hate and negativity onto. See, people talk about chosen ones like it's a flex. It's just, ooh, I'm a chosen one. I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. Well, it's not easy to be a chosen one. Because it means that we came here on this planet with the intentions to help and to save. So we're always going to have this feeling inside of us, this fire inside of us burning to help people and to save people. No matter what, because that's our soul mission. So our soul is always going to feel that type of energy. No matter who it is, whether it's a stranger, whether it's people close to you or not. And I'm speaking for the chosen ones who came here with the purpose to help all of humanity. There are some chosen ones who came here just specifically assigned to certain people to help through their process here and ascend here, like family matters and stuff like that. But for the most part, us chosen ones, we all came here with the intentions to help serve. We're supposed to be of a service to these people. We're supposed to be of a service to the universe and to humanity, and we're supposed to be moving in light, and we're supposed to be spreading light, and we're supposed to be spreading knowledge, and we're supposed to be helping people transcend and ascend from the darkness to the light as much as possible, become aware of themselves so they can choose with their free will who they want to be and how they want to serve the universe. You know what I'm saying? Because there has to be a balance between light and dark in this world, in this universe, excuse me. But you feel me? There's too much dark right now, and that's the problem. Like, it's becoming an imbalance because there's too much dark energy being manifested on this planet. Everybody's stuck in their cycles, their karmic cycles. Everybody's, you know what I'm saying? There's so much toxicity in the world right now. Nobody's healing. There's not enough love. The love is becoming extinct. People are even saying fuck love and ain't no real love out here and all this shit. People are truly starting to not believe in love, and it's starting to become just a completely dark planet. This is why you need people that are chosen ones, who are enlightened spirits, who chose to reincarnate back here to help spread light, love, awareness. So if you are a chosen one, I hope that you're really fulfilling your purpose. And trust me, it's hard because I'm one of them. But don't get caught up in the bullshit of this 3D matrix, because y'all know, we know, you can get sucked right back in to Earth. And this is no place that you want to be eternally, forever. Because this is hell if you don't learn how to experience heaven here. And that is the facts of the situation. So this video is going to go over a lot of people's heads. Only a certain specific amount of people are going to be able to really get the message that I'm giving out right now. But it needed to be said for those of you who are like myself and are true chosen ones, fulfilling our purpose here and our highest purpose. Don't get too wrapped up in a purpose that's only serving you. Make sure that your purpose is serving all of humanity, because that's what all of us have chose to do here with our time. So do not get so caught up in the 3D bullshit, in the matrix, and in these distractions, and in the money, and in the fame, and in the clout, and in the social media, and all that shit. And don't let that shit get to your head and distract you from who you truly are in the spirit and what your true soul purpose is as a chosen one. You chose this life to come here with the intentions to help save not even save, because nobody can save anybody. Everybody has to save themselves. But to help inspire and enlighten as many people as you possibly can by being an example and sharing your light. So I hope that's what everybody's doing. This is a reality check for some people, including myself. You feel me? Don't get caught up in the bullshit. Remember your purpose and stay on track, or you will be back here again, and not because you chose to, nigga.
Oh my god, please be good words, people, and spread love.
Look at the Honda.
Whoa. No. That is unreal.
Oh, I've never seen that many on a wave.
That is.
Oh man, that looks beautiful.
Now this is a creepy situation. I'm gonna show you guys a video of a security guard who was working the night shift at a condo. They spotted this dude over here walking around the condo. They don't know who he is, they didn't see him come in, so they go about trying to find him with their motorbikes, him and his buddy. They don't find the guy anywhere, he's nowhere to be found. Timestamps are working fine, cameras are working fine. So they go back to the CCTV camera to see where this guy was, and this is what happened. Check this out.
Ay, póngale. Miren, este personaje nos tiene volando este muchacho. Yo lo saludé de frente y se me hizo normal. Después el personal de monitoreo me llama que hay una persona sospechosa. Nos dirigimos al punto a ver dónde se encuentra y ahorita no lo hallamos. Pero ahorita verificando en cámara, miren lo que sucede. Ahí está el muchacho. Está caminando. Hay un vallado aquí al costado derecho. Al costado derecho hay un vallado. Se le hizo raro por la hora. ¿Qué hora transcurría en ese entonces? 12 y 22. 12 y 22 de la noche. 12 y 28. Ahí va el muchacho, mírenlo bien. Miren lo que sucede ahorita mismo. Ahí va caminando. Mira un celular, porque yo lo saludé, él iba con el celular atendiendo una llamada. Se me hizo normal, pero ahorita ya la novedad se extendió. Se desaparece. Dejemos la grabación transcurriendo. Ahí está transcurriendo el tiempo. Aquí dice el tiempo. 5, 6, 7. La grabación continúa.
Oh my god, that is really strange. It's creepy.
All of you are cannibals. Your religions have made you such. Every one of you who went to a church, a mosque, a synagogue, or a datsan, no matter where. Everyone who drank wine there, ate bread, and inhaled the smell of incenses. Even your babies whom you took along with you to temples to commune them with the alleged divine grace. At that time, all of you consumed the flesh and blood of children who had died a painful death.
Oh my god, that's not nice.
This is probably one of the coolest things I've seen in a little while. I don't even know what it is, but let me show you. I'm in Volcano Beach in St. Augustine, Florida. What is this? I have no idea. It's moving. It is the craziest thing. I've never seen anything like this before. I just want to know what this is.
Oh my god. What is that?
Show you how the mirage or miroscope optical illusion works. The mirage is made from two curved mirrors. When we place an object facing away from us inside the mirage and then replace the top mirror, a real image facing towards us forms on the top. We can understand why this happens by exploring the properties of parabolas. Which is the light that bounces off the top reflectors directed to the bottom reflector and is brought back to a point on the real image. Heuristically, the light from the object starts near the focus of the top reflector.
See, here is a sequence of doubling of numbers starting from number 1, like 1, 2, 4, 8, and so on. Here the next number is double of the previous number. Now we will convert all of these numbers into a single digit number. For this, we will add the digits of the number until we get a single digit number. This final single digit is called the digital root of the number. So here you can see the digital roots of these numbers. Now observe the digital roots shown in orange color. Can you observe a pattern here? You will see a repeated sequence of numbers 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5. Even if you repeat it up to infinity, the same pattern repeats. Now, instead of doubling the numbers, let's halve the numbers repeatedly. This time also we will start with number 1. Add all the digits of the number and get the digital root as shown here. You will be surprised to see that this time too we get the same numbers repeatedly that we got in case of doubling the numbers. So in both the cases of doubling and halving the numbers, we are getting the same numbers 1, 2, 4, 8, 7 and 5. Did you notice one amazing thing here? In both the sequences, numbers 3, 6 and 9 are missing every time. In the diagram, these repeating numbers 1, 2, 4, 8, 7 and 5 are shown in a white color. And the numbers that are missing in the sequence every time, that is 3, 6 and 9, are shown by yellow color. But what does the absence of numbers 3, 6 and 9 in the sequence mean? Does it point to any secret code of the god or some mystery of the universe?
The image that forms above the mirage is called a real image because it optically acts as though it really existed. If I take a laser pointer and aim it at the real image of the plastic frog, the laser beam scatters off the image as though it were really there in front of the laser. I can move the laser pointer back and forth, and the laser beam scatters off the image as though the plastic frog were sitting on top of the mirage.
Universe vibrates at a frequency of 432 Hz. This 432 Hz also reduces to 9.
Oh. Oh, that is interesting. Did you know that?
The most interesting thing is that during those genetic experiments, Yahweh created his own people. He was the most cunning and smart among all of El's children. Even though he was the youngest, this is evidenced, at least by the fact that you know his name very well, but do not know the other children of El. Yahweh came up with an idea to use not only human genes, he based his creation on the genes of biologically higher beings, superior to humans in many ways, and his idea was successful. His people were largely superior to the rest in terms of intellectual development. No matter how strong the giants were, even they lost to those who were smarter and more cunning than them. Nowadays, genetics is quite developed, and it can all be easily traced and verified. Go ahead and look for yourselves. However, the time of the cycle was approaching, and after a while, El, who had proclaimed himself a god, was destroyed along with his entire Elysium. Only a few survived, and there were El's people among them. The thing is that El had his own advisors who were the closest and absolutely loyal to him, ensuring his support. Even El's children were not included in that circle. Those were his generals, his personal guards, his army. It wasn't numerous, but very effective. They knew everything, managed and controlled everything, all of Elysium. They also controlled El's children and all their actions, while that closest circle was controlled only by El. They possessed tremendous knowledge and capabilities, and were considered the keepers of the whole world. They were also called the Eternals, and it was believed that they were immortal, although in fact, they had nothing to do with eternity.
Were they called immortal because they could get consciously reborn?
They lived like El for more than 1,000 years in their bodies. At that time, many people lived for so long. As for that group, people thought they were immortal in general. 4 representatives of the Eternals always accompanied El. While their total number was 12, El was the 13th. It's a classic. When Shambhala punished El, those 4 died along with him. As for the other 8, Shambhala drove them underground, where they created the so-called Asgartha, or Agartha, the underworld, the world of wisdom. In the new world, when the truth was already lost, they were called the 8 Immortals, or the 8 Bodhisattvas. However, this was done to spite the true bodhisattvas who came here. And to this day, legends are composed about these immortals. They were exactly the leaders of construction of all the caves and the entire underground world, and they were the ones who controlled the entire underworld. They kept knowledge about everything. Even now, their technology far exceeds yours.
My God! Yeah. Your mind is a magnet. If you think of blessings, you attract blessings. And if you think of problems, well, you attract problems. Always cultivate good thoughts and remain positive and optimistic. We get what we think. So positive thoughts, man. Have good thoughts and create efforts. Is that normal?
Sometimes your hands are not strong enough to open up a lid. I've just had hand surgery, so I don't want to apply a lot of pressure. But did you know if you just take a simple spoon like this, put it under the lip and feel for a pressure point, it'll pop that lid, and when you come to undo it, it'll just pop off just like that. Very simple. Now you know.
Okay.
People often say that you shouldn't put citrus into a worm farm, so I tossed a heap of spoiled fruit into mine to see how they'd go. And about a week later, they'd virtually demolished the whole lot. In fact, I reckon it's safe to say that worms thrive on citrus. So why don't you try it?
Oh my God.
I think I just broke Matrix. Angel numbers are coordinates. They start to draw your attention with 111, 222, etc. And then after a while, they start messing up 12, 21, 81, 18. Have you noticed that? So yesterday, I went to buy something and the total amount was 43.43. Few minutes later, I exit the supermarket, a car passes by with a registration number 888. And then my husband shows me the miles in our car, 19,191. So I was like, it was playing in my head the whole day. And I was like, so many coincidences. It can't be something. It must mean something. So I was messing with the numbers and I just thought of, what if they are coordinates? And add the coordinates at Google Maps, okay? So 43, 43, 888, 19191. And what is it? It's a place in France. And not just any place. It's a chateau, Saint-Philippe, France, which was built in the 12th century. If you scroll my feed, I have a video 1 month ago with one of my past life regressions that I saw that I have lived in France in 1463. Is that a coincidence? What am I doing now? Should I go there?
Only those who've lived for 300 years would know these amazing uses of a fork, or you'll regret not learning them. If the slider of your zipper has come off, a fork can easily fix it. Simple and quick. No bottle opener at home? Twist a screw into the cork and use a fork to pull out the wine stopper easily. Slicing green onions finely is a real test of knife skills, but scraping them with a fork before cutting can give you fine, even strips. Insert a fork lightly into a garlic clove to peel it effortlessly and press it to get minced garlic. Wrap a cloth around a fork to dust off hard-to-reach corners in your car. Handy and effective. A fork is also great for plucking leaves off veggies, speeding up the process. Break a fork in half, bend it, and stick it to the wall. You've got a stylish key hook. When sewing pleats into clothing, a fork can help create uniform, attractive folds. Cut an onion in half and insert 2 forks side by side to slice it evenly without tearing up. In summer, prop your laptop on 2 forks to make a makeshift cooling stand. Got something you want to see? Tell me in the comments. Follow me and learn new tricks happily every day.
Use it to comb your hair in case of emergency.
Family, you see this highly secret document? It's the blueprint of Scientology. They left the church to become a Scientology member, but look family. But family, what is Scientology about that a lot of the famous people left the churches to become a Scientology member? You remember the document where it all started? It calls an OT3 and it talks about Xenu. Family, look at the video I have just found.
This? Yeah. You tell me about Xeno. What? Xeno?
Xenu. Who's Xenu?
Do you know who Xeno is?
No. No. Surprise.
And when I watched it, I was in shock. Like I'd been in Scientology my entire life. I was at the international headquarters of Scientology for 15 years, and I knew nothing about what they were talking about in that episode. Like not a single thing.
Wow. What do you mean? Because even I think I knew that, or maybe I didn't know either, the Xenu stuff.
The Xenu stuff, when you're in Scientology, and a lot of Scientologists do not know this. So if there's Scientologists watching, we're about to talk about OT level 3. So Scientologists do not know about this. You learn about it on Operating Thetan level 3. So on the Scientology bridge to total freedom, you have these different counseling steps that you have to go through. And OT3 is probably $200,000 up the chart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So South Park really were screwing Scientology out of a lot of money by revealing this.
Yeah, this is all about money. This is not about anything else. And also, if you were in Scientology and you thought that this was crazy, well, that's what Scientology is worried about. Even when you pay the 100 or 200 G's and you get up and you find out about, and this is what they say on South Park, there's an intergalactic warlord named Lord Xenu who brought billions of beings from his overpopulated galaxy and brought those and dumped them in volcanoes on Earth. And then that's what we have hundreds of thousands of those. Every person on Earth has hundreds of thousands of these things called body thetans attached to their body. That's what Scientologists actually believe. And that's what it said on the bottom of the screen.
That's right.
It says, Scientologists actually believe this. So if you were a Scientologist and you were watching this, you would be like, that's so crazy. Because obviously there's no way that's what we believe in. Because they really didn't know about it. It's not really a thing in Scientology until you get to operating level 3.
If you Google OT3, you will find a document. And how do you know that this document is a real document? Look, Scientology sued Karen Spink for publishing OT3, claiming she violated their copyright to advanced spiritual technology. Does this mean that all of them believe in an overlord from another planet that called Xenu, linked to ancient teachings and Kemetic University in Bio?
Oh my god, wonderful people of art. Thanks for watching up to this far. You see, there's a lot of videos that has passed with incredible information, and myself I'm amazed by how humans live in different parts of the world. Why don't you leave a comment on what you think or what you have experienced? In the meantime, send love and good vibes to those around you. Watch till the end and hit the like button. Good vibes, man. What's happening here is like some guys showing us some tricks of survival in the jungle. This is interesting, but where could you find a kind like this in the jungle? Unless you had it going there. Oh my god, And some cat in snow. Oh, you see, this snow looks really cool. And those that have experienced it, how is it, man? Can you sleep out there? And how is it? Is it extremely cold or like cotton wool? You see, it really amazes me, and I'd like to know how this whole thing works. Does it rain, snow, or what happens there? Please help us understand, English people. See, from this side we don't get to see this. And it's like even the cats are enjoying it for so much. You see, from the joy that it is showcasing here, it's like the cat is happy. Oh, Looks pretty nice, man. Much love to all guys from all over the world, from wherever you're watching from. You are loved and respected. Hit the like button, the super thanks if possible. Leave a comment, you see, and be a good person. What's happening here? Oh, looks like some egg had another egg inside. Oh my god, this is really creepy. How is this even possible? You see this what is that, a genetic?
This is a claw from a giant species of crab that was the size of dump trucks. Now, however, the weird thing of it is it's been extinct for over 1 million years.
Oh, that is a very big stuff. Very big.
I really need to hear this right now, so maybe you need to hear this right now also. The more time that you spend worrying about things that are beyond your control, okay, worrying about things that you quite literally have no say in and no control over right now. Maybe it's because you feel like time is against you, or your time is ticking, and you feel the need to understand how something is going to work out or how you're going to obtain something. The more time that you spend in that mental space of worrying, of trying to figure things out, the more time that you're inevitably blocking your blessings and that clarity from coming into you. In order for us to receive guidance, right, to receive clarity and wisdom, we have to be in a space where we're open and receptive to that wisdom coming into our brains. And when we're in that space is when we're clear-minded, when we're not usually looking for the answer, is when the answer usually appears to us. So if we're constantly worrying about, oh no, the time is ticking, how am I going to sort this thing out? How am I going to figure it out? What you're doing is you're pulling your energy away from being in the space of being able to be receptive and open to that $1 million idea landing in your brain, or that clarity for your next step or your next move. You are pulling your energy away from that space of being able to receive answers and pulling it into a space of worrying. And by doing that, you're delaying the process of the answers coming to you soon enough and quick enough. So when you're in a state of worry, know that you are literally blocking your ability to find clarity and to find guidance. In order to find that guidance, we have to quiet down our minds long enough. We have to be in a space where we're just open and we are free, essentially, a space of play, a space of no expectation and just freedom to create and to simply be. It's a state of being that we have to be in for these ideas and these answers to land on us. And it is completely beyond our control. Some things you can't plan your way out of. Some things you can't sit down and strategize how you're going to get to from point A to point B. Sometimes you have to allow space for magic to happen. You have to allow room for the universe to give you the guidance in divine timing when it's supposed to come to you. If you don't have 222 right now, if you don't have the answers, it's probably because you're not meant to know the answers right at this moment. You're meant to just simply be. You're meant to simply exist and to be in that creative mind space where you're able to be receptive to new ideas and new ways of doing things and perceiving things so that those answers can come to you. Does that make sense? The more that you're in a space of worrying, the more that you're blocking the ability to find the answers for your situation, to find the clarity for your situation. So what can you do to get yourself out of that space of worrying, to let go of the things that you have no control over right now, and to just allow yourself to glide with the ebbs and flows of life and to ride the wave of life and enjoy it as it is? To trust that the answers will come when they're supposed to come, not on your time, but on divine timing. That's the key. And trust me, I'm learning this right now too. And it ain't easy, but faith is required right now. Okay? I love you to death.
Many people are feeling worried and uneasy about the special place of Kaaba. The reason is a strange and unusual wall that is drawn around all sides of the Kaaba. And the wall around the Kaaba is not made of regular cement and gravel. Instead, it's built with a special material. A large group of Muslims is not aware of the truth about the wall around the Kaaba. This is causing them intense worry and confusion. Some people think they were in Mecca during the time of Corona, and the wall around the Kaaba was also built at that time. This makes them worried, thinking Corona might come back. Some people say this is a secret attempt by the Saudi government to keep ordinary Muslims away from the Kaaba, while some people are saying that it is related to the conflict between Jews and Muslims in Palestine. But what is the real truth, and why was this wall built? Watch the video till the end to find out. For this barrier is not made because of any other epidemic, and it is not part of any secret plan by the Saudi Arabian government. Instead, the purpose of this wall is that currently, maintenance work is ongoing around the Kaaba in the Haram courtyard.
Oh my god. Ha! What do you think was happening there? Oh, that's nice, man. Oh. My god, what was that? What was that woman dressed like that? What was she trying to imitate? Oh. Anyway, if he's a good vibes person, much love to them. You see, we are all humans in the end. You, me, humans, much love to yourself. Big up, shout out. All the good stuff, may they come to you. May the universe reward you incredibly for watching up to this far. Now you can hit the like button if you haven't already, and the super thanks if possible. You see, leave some comment there and keep it tuned for some fun episode that will be coming soon. You see, and that is extremely hot. Goodbye, man. Much love.